From Newsnets and CCTV, it's high school basketball coming to you tonight from Cadillac High School.
Sydney Mann kicks the ball inbounds to start the fourth quarter here. Haley Flynn with it. She sends it over across to Nicole DeYoung. Comes back to Mann.
Cadillac's playing man-to-man D right up tight, not giving them any air, no space to breathe. Help side defense looking good down low.
There's a nice cut right there. You know, that's a nice read by Petoskey. They try to get it inside. They got a defensive mismatch right there. Chesney Berge, not real tall, but she does a great job moving her feet, defends the position well, and the Vikings get the ball. They're going to let Anderson shoot. She's a little bit off with that. Bryant with some great hustle, even with the big lead. Unable to get it, but Berge almost steals it from behind. This is Mann with it. She's going to penetrate. No call right there.
I think that's a good no call.
Nice tough rebound in there by both girls. Wearing number 5. Cadillac will retain possession.
Let's see what kind of defense Petoskey goes in. They were in a zone towards the end of the third quarter. I wouldn't be surprised if they stayed in it. It looks like they switched back to a man defense.
We got word from our truck that Damian Brooks, one of our students, is now directing the game here tonight. It is, I believe, just his second time in the director's chair. It's great to see him make that adjustment from running cameras here in the gym, out in the football field in the cold weather, in the cold ice rink, and now he gets to sit in a nice warm truck tonight. All his hard work's paying off.
Hopefully he'll be able to be in a nice warm truck when it's cold and rainy for next football season too.
Okay, here come the Vikings with the ball. 41-16 lead. McKenna Bryant calls out the offensive set. This is Berge with it. She finds Bryant again. She's going to penetrate.
Good pump fake.
She finds Whipple. Whipple shot's a little bit off right there.
Petoskey's got 4 on 3 down on the offense with Sydney Mann with a shot just off.
Berge with a strong rebound on this side. Anderson looks up court, finds McKenna Bryant. She stops and pops from the free throw line, drains it for 2 more. Cadillac going to just pick up half-court D right here now.
Besides free throws, those are the only points that McKenna scored that aren't three-pointers. She's a true shooter.
Long rebound comes outside, and the shot is off just a little bit by Jamison Carr, and the Vikings control that rebound. They keep building up this lead, and for Petoskey, unfortunately, they have yet to score here in the second half. And we've played just about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Rebound by Whipple. Stolen right back by Petoskey. Here comes number 15 with the ball. That's Haley Flynn. She crosses over. Bryant gets a hand on it, comes across. There's a good penetrating move right there. Just off again. Sometimes that happens, especially when you're a young team.
Yep.
When the shots don't fall in usually not in your own gym. Sometimes it's just tough.
Yeah, I say the 95% of that was great. Great move, great fake. Just that little finish, it'll come.
Anderson with a great drive. Baseline goes up with her left. Give her 2 more. Once again, we see McKenna Bryant, Molly Anderson leading the way in scoring here for the Vikings, as they have done for a few seasons now. Whipple with another rebound. Here comes McKenna Bryant. And we've got a lot of kids on the scorer's table getting ready to check in. Berge goes baseline. She's cut off well. Ball swings around. Anderson looks.
Great roll.
That's a nice move by, nice defensive move by Bryant. By Sydney Mann, but unfortunately the ball went right back to Anderson, and she took about a 14-foot jump shot and drained the bottom.
She is on fire. I say definitely shooting over 50% for Molly Anderson.
Mann with a 3, and there we go. Sydney Mann, second three-pointer of the game. And we got a timeout here as I think both coaches want to get some other kids out on the floor. 3:39 to go. The Vikings with a very comfortable 47-19 lead.
Yeah, I say the coaches are making the right call, putting some of the players who might not get as much time in. Give them some experience because down the road they could be the ones leading the team.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, we've got a few kids from Petoskey that haven't been out on the floor tonight. We'll get you them. Certainly for the Vikings, it's been kind of a, I guess you'd just say a revolving door of substitutions right now. We'll see if we get a few other players out for them too.
That's good to see. It looks like the Vikings have a pretty deep bench. So come playoffs and further down the road, if they get tired, they can just keep substituting. And yeah, it looks like everyone's keeping the tempo up.
Yeah, Cadillac really likes to kind of just wear you down by constantly putting pressure on you. And it looks like Petoskey's got a little bit tired here in the second half. In for them right now is number 10, Shelby Buchanan. 3, Kaylin Bromley. 32, Maya Wool. Also number 12, which is Paige. So I'll have to double check that one. Just a minute, everybody. Paige Simard. Good battle and a steal right there by Kaylin Bromley. She sends it down. Met Simard under there with a rebound and unable to finish it. This is 20 with the ball. Katie DeYoung.
Good defense by...
That's McTaggart, yeah.
McTaggart, great defense.
And Michaela Knight chasing around. Olivia Meyer for the Vikings, along with number 22 out there, which is Lorena Dostal. And number 4, Maddie Drabeck. She does a nice job cutting her player off. And Knight with a good tie-up right there, along with Maya Wool. Petoskey maintains possession.
You love to see when the subs came in, they kept the intensity and energy right where the basically who they were subbing for left it. That's what you want to see as a coach.
You know, and for Cadillac, for sure, these girls that are in right now, they battle Molly and McKenna all practice long, so they get better each day too. That's
for sure. If you can guard those two, you can basically guard anybody. It looks like Emma McTaggart just blocked that shot. She said, get that out of here.
That brought up the Cadillac Viking bench, all up cheering that on. And you got a really solid coaching staff here for the girls program with Coach Mack, Coach Simons, Coach JV Coach Damgard. They're in the gym each day, and just being around those fellas, they're so knowledgeable of the game of basketball, and they're great communicators.
Yep, couldn't have said it any better.
Olivia Meyer. Her pass is stolen right there, going coast to coast for Petoskey, and just a little bit off. Snard with that shot. Olivia Meyer comes back with it. She crosses over. Finds Drabeck. Drabeck's looking. She finds Meyer.
Once again, the Vikings are just so unselfish, waiting for the right shot. I don't know if I've seen them toss up a contested shot yet. They're very patient.
Yeah, they looked, after about the 2-minute mark of the third quarter, that timeout called by Coach Mack, they just really kind of changed their effort and, like you said, a lot of unselfish play and a lot of smart play on their part, and they've just put it to Petoskey here.
Yep. Yeah, once you get rolling, especially on defenses, it's tough to let the other team get momentum. Just the hustle plays. You don't want to be the one to let your players score. Looks like the Vikings definitely have that mentality right now.
Kaylin Bromley kicks it out. Hesitating out there is Paige Chenard. She doesn't like the
Mary
shot.
Drabeck with a block shot at the three-point line. She got another block shot at the layup.
Olivia Meyer sends it down, finds Drabeck. Drabeck with a short corner jumper.
And rattled in. That's a highlight tape play right there from Maddie Drabeck.
Yeah, 2 block shots on the defensive end, and as a result, she gets a bucket on the other end.
Exactly. She earned that one.
Nice jump shot from the corner for Paige Chenard. Give her 2 for the game. Taggart with the screen up top. That frees up Olivia Meyer. Once again out on the floor for the Vikings. Olivia Meyer with that jump shot is a little bit off on the far side there, trying to get that rebound. Lorena Dostal unable to get it off. A nice box out.
Yeah, great box out. Got position and held it.
20 seconds to go here. Evan and I want to remind you that we'll give you a little final synopsis of the game here after fourth quarter action finishes. The Vikings going to win and maintain an undefeated regular season record and an undefeated conference record. They're going to come away with a nice win right here, 49-23.
It's a great way for the Vikings to go into the Christmas break with a win. They played great. They played hard. And he had 3 weeks of sitting on a win.
Kaylin Bromley from Petoskey with that last jump shot. And we'll take a short break, and we'll be back with a little post-game wrap-up.